Okay, so I went back and I looked up this girl that supposedly her private part ain't working, which I find this to be extremely bullshit. First of all, it gets the name M-A-R-K-H. Well, if we sounded that out, we would get this word right here. M-A-R-K. The mark. And what does it say? He who takes the mark cannot be saved. So we're talking about a pregnancy or a birth here. Okay, I'm just running this by you because all of these stories are biblical that they're running. Flood, the birth, the earthquakes, like Jesus said, it'd be like a woman giving birth. All of this is in relation to a birth. So here's the four guys, I'm assuming. They named it after this. I'm pretty sure that these are the four Nazi bastards that created this, if it exists. Okay? So let's just keep that under wraps. All right? It's a female chromosome, pattern 46, double X. So we know what the double X is. It's the seal of Saturn. It's also the trademark of the woman. Researchers have not found any identified any genes associated with the syndrome. So it just, what did this just come out of thin air? There's no genes associated with it? Well, for it to be a mutant anything, it would have to have some genes associated with it. Otherwise, it would be a bacteria or a virus, wouldn't it? Mark syndrome, here's the biggie, affects approximately 1 in 45, there's your 9, newborn girls. So how many of these people have you run across in your life? Just wondering. 4,500, that's not too many. So obviously, somebody must have bumped into one of these freaks, right? Autosomal dominant. Inheritance means that one copy of the altered gene in each cell is typically sufficient to cause this disorder. Well, up here it says researchers have not found any genes associated with it. Here they're saying that this dominant inheritance means that one copy of an altered gene in each cell is typical to cause a disorder. I don't know, I'm confused on that. It seems to me like one's canceling out the other. Maybe I'm interpreting it wrong. So we all know that this has to do with androgyny. It's exactly what it is. It's a sexless, reproductive animal. And this is what they're trying to do to you. Except they do this through all the different kinds of stuff that you stuff in your face. And I can guarantee you this is some kind of Nazi bullshit, because this is a way of sterilization. It's just, it's all one big nasty furball. It's really what it is. So I did some other research and I found out another similar disease that does leave some credence to this as well. And we'll take a look at that in a minute. Let me just bring that up for you. Obviously, Beldar Conehead has some similar disease because, as you can see, he's got no ass. I wonder what that is. So, yeah, that proves that the Fox News report must be real. I'm telling you, this bit here, Mark, the seal, and 45, that's 9. So, here, let's do this. Let's get rid of the old Beldar dude and just do this. So you've got Mark, okay? We're talking about a birth here. You got Mark. You got the seal of Saturn, right? So you got the seal. Right there. You're talking genetic. You're talking 9. And you're talking about the tares. And what this is, the Bible says the tares are the ones that look like humans but aren't. So you got the seal of Saturn, you got genetics involved, you got 9, and you got tares. Okay, and then you got the famous quote from the Bible. Let me just bring that up. Let me just put this verse out here, which I think is even better because it goes back to the mentality of people on this planet. Let's just do this. I think that's Luke 13:25. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat. So we're talking something that resembles a human, but isn't. That broad, which is probably not even a real person that even exists in coordination with this story, but let's just say she is. She can't reproduce. She's a tare. She's a genetic copy of a human being, but unable to reproduce. It's T-A-R-E, a tare. And the main bit about this is what I want you to see is, but while men slept, and that's what the fuck everyone is doing. Just they're slipping the shit right in behind you without you ever even knowing. I just find it funny that this is the word mark. It's pronounced mark. It's got the seal of Saturn. It's a genetic. It adds up to 9. It's telling you that it's an altered gene. But while men slept, his enemy came in and sowed tares among the wheat. Jesus said they look like men, they die like men, but they are not men. That's what he said. So why would he go to the trouble of saying that if it wasn't true? So let's just put this up here. This is right here. A tare looks like the wheat. And when you're dealing with plants, you got wheat and you got tare. A tare is poisonous, I believe. Looks just like wheat. You can't tell the difference until you eat it. So a tare looks like wheat. A tare can be mistaken for wheat. Jesus was saying these dudes or these things look exactly like men, and they will live like men and die like men, but they ain't men. That's what's being said in this story. Dude, you guys have to understand, they're mixing biblical stories in with the news. It's more than obvious to me at this point. That's what the fuck's going on here. I mean, this is ludicrous. If 1 in 4,500 broads had this disease, don't you think you would have heard about it before now? And it just happens to be MRKH, the mark, and it's a double X, the female gene, and it means that it's recopying, it's copying or a gene within the human body. Come on, just use your head. You gotta like the Beldar Conehead thing though. You know, with the no butt.